Hello, welcome back to my channel. My name is Parisa, and in today's video is going to be all about 5 different flower types beginning with the letter J, part of the A to Z flower series. I've also made other flower facts videos, so check those out too if you like this video. Follow me on social media. On Instagram I'm called Parisa Flowers, and on Depop I'm called Parisa Chloe. And without further ado, let's get started with this video. The first flower that I'm going to be talking about beginning with the letter J is Jasmine, which means love, beauty, sensuality and good luck. The white blossom symbolises purity, and it can mean the value of modesty. The colours that it comes in is white, pink, blue, orange, yellow, purple, red, and they each have their own symbol. White is a symbol of innocence, often used in ceremonies and for first birthdays. Pink means pure soul, gentle touch, charm of the spirit and attraction towards a beautiful woman, so you can invite her to get to know her better and show off something more about yourself. Blue shows you trust that person and can be honest with them like a family or friend, and you can give a message to someone you are ready to give your heart to them for marriage, so handing them the keys to paradise. The orange symbolises happiness and reminding someone of joy and passion, that even the tiniest things in life. The yellow jasmine symbolises optimism and motivation to get daily tasks done. The purple jasmine represents giving the impression of nobility, royalty and extravagance. The red jasmine symbolises a way to enchant a lady on Valentine's Day as an alternative to red roses, because the fragrance is stronger and it blooms from March to September. If you give a jasmine flower to your spouse, it's the perfect way to tell them that the love will last for years. It means Yasmin in Persian and is a symbol for the gift of God, so people highly respected it. Children would be named after the flower by parents in the hope that they would be elegant and sophisticated themselves. Persians are all about scent, so they use the jasmine flower for its sweet, beautiful scent. Cleopatra, the Egyptian emperor, used jasmine flowers. The Philippines find the jasmine flower very important because it is their national flower, symbolising dedication and religion. And you would expect to see the jasmine flower at Filipino wedding ceremonies. You can grow the jasmine flower indoors during winter, even though it is a tropical garden plant. And finally, the last interesting fact about the jasmine is that it can be used to decorate balconies and terraces. For medicine, the jasmine is used to treat hepatitis, which is liver disease, liver pain due to cirrhosis, and abdominal pain due to diarrhea, even cancer treatment, and a sedative for relaxation, and an aphrodisiac. So how do you grow the jasmine? So you need to make sure you water them regularly. Make sure that you use well-drained moist soil and plant them between June to November, and plant summer jasmine in sunny area, whereas you should plant winter jasmine in a shady area. The jasmine should be fed with high potassium liquid feed monthly. The next flower that I'm going to be talking about beginning with the letter J is the Jacob's ladder, and the meaning of this is that it smells like pine because it has a scent like its roots. The colours that it comes in is blue, purple, white, pink and yellow, and it blooms in the spring. Interesting facts about Jacob's ladder is that it has tall stems, attractive leaves that are pinnately arranged, which means that their leaflets are on opposite sides of the stem. It comes from the Latin name Pulmonium raptans, meaning creeping plant due to its foliage looking like a ladder. It is a very low maintenance plant because it is drought, insect and deer resistant as long as it is grown in the right environment. And to manage Jacob's ladder, it's best to space them out to reduce humidity, to prevent fungal growth, and ensure that you water the bottom of the plant, as this will stop the leaves from getting moisture, which will prevent fungal growth. And in terms of medicine, the Jacob's ladder roots can be used for kidney issues. It can be used to treat fever, inflammation, and is used as an astringent because it can make the body cells contract, and it can promote sweating. So how do you grow the Jacob's ladder? You should water it regularly so that the soil is moist consistently. Use well-drained moist soil. Sow the seeds in autumn or spring. Plant in a shady location. Apply compost regularly is the best way to feed the Jacob's ladder, and make sure that you use fertiliser after spring and again when the blooms go away. The third flower beginning with the letter J is Jaborosa, which means dark thoughts and sorcery. The colours that it comes in is just white, and it blooms in the summer season. Some interesting facts is that it has fragrant flowers. It's native to South America from Patagonia to Peru, but most are in the Andes. They are rhizomatous perennial herbs that can be annual or biennial. There are 23 species of Jaborosa, and the flowers are surrounded by drooping green berries. For medicine, I couldn't actually find any information on this. I did struggle to find quite a lot of information about this flower. You water it regularly, and then I also found that you should give the Jaborosa lots of sunlight. But then in terms of the soil type, when you should plant it, and the food, I really couldn't find any information on that. If you know any of that information, then please feel free to comment it down below. I've never actually had such difficulty trying to find information on any flower. Now I'm just going to move on to the next flower. The fourth flower beginning with the letter J is the Jonquil, and the meaning of this is Jonquilo is a Spanish word which refers to rushing. It's used in bouquets to reflect sympathy, desire for affection to be returned. The colours that the jonquil comes in is yellow, orange and white, and it blooms in spring. Some interesting facts about it is that it is a Mediterranean native. It is the Welsh national flower, and if you spot the first jonquil of the year in Wales, you're supposed to have wealth for the rest of the year. A single jonquil is meant to represent bad luck, and it can flower from 6 weeks to 6 months depending on the environmental conditions that it's exposed to. And for medicine, it contains chemicals that reduce pain. It's being researched for its possible Alzheimer's disease treatment, and people take the jonquil for coughs, asthma, and you can apply daffodil bulb preparation to a piece of cloth used to treat burns and wounds. How do you grow jonquil? Ensure that you water it with at least an inch per week. Give it well-drained, moist soil, and you should plant in late summer to autumn. Ensure that it is grown in full sun for best growth. Fertilise in early spring often helps the plant respond well using liquid fish emulsion fertiliser, but if you've got a rainy spring, then a 5 to 10 to 5 granular soil will help wash the fertiliser to the root area. The last flower beginning with the letter J that I'm going to be talking about is the Jamesia Americana. The meaning of this, I could not find a specific meaning on this flower. The colour that the Jamesia Americana comes in is white. It blooms from March to July. Some interesting facts about the Jamesia Americana is that it belongs to the hydrangea family. It has 5 petals. Its flowers grow in small clusters. They're used as herbs. It is in the family Hydrangeaceae. The Jamesia Americana in appearance is a bushy shrub. It's 2 meters tall, between 5 feet to 6 feet, and its flowers have a slight fragrance. And the Jamesia Americana is a collector's plant as it is rare, and it cut back a quarter of the shoots to promote the growth year on year. For Jamesia Americana's medicine use, I couldn't find any information on this. You should water the Jamesia Americana fairly regularly. You should use fertile, well-drained soil, and you should plant it in the spring for them to grow for the next year's spring. As I couldn't find any information on this is what I assume. And you should grow the Jamesia Americana in full sun. In terms of the food that you should give the Jamesia Americana, again, I couldn't find any information on this, but most plants do grow in well-drained fertile soil, such as peat. Thank you for listening. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you'd like to learn about other flower types, be sure to watch the other videos from the A to Z Flower Facts series, which are all ordered. Please comment, like and subscribe.